Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and good morning. Alishanmao here, back. Alishanmao here from WETEX 2016, and today I am holding a 360 VR alley cam in my hands. I have just finished walking around the innovation hall, and I believe I have just recorded a very nice 360 VR footage. So now I'm downloading the footage, and after that I'm gonna project it to Microsoft Surface, which is right there on that booth, and we will see how the video turns out. If video is really good, I would just try to upload it directly from my phone. Otherwise I will have to go home, compile the video, and then upload it for all of you to have an interactive experience walking along with me in the Innovation Hall of WETEX 2016. Alright, it's time that we meet those celebrities we have been waiting for. Ms. Mervat Sultan, the president of female aviation in UAE, and of course the astronaut Dr. Donald Thomas. They're on their way for the panel discussion right behind me. So let's go and join them. I will sit here. I'll be here.
To introduce yourself, that would be okay. You tell us your own words.
Okay, just a minute, very short.
Yes, because same here is
هذا الكلام عندك.
I'm trying to fit with
Okay, تمام.
Ladies and gentlemen, our valued students, we would like to welcome here Dr. Donald Thomas, NASA astronaut.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
My first guest, Captain Christina, Mr. Don, and Captain Mr. Ali. I'll call you Captain Ali. Hello. I'll start with the lady first. Just give us a small introduction about yourself, please.
Assalamu alaikum. Pronunciation very bad, I'm sorry about that. Yes, my name is Christina Turbo. My background is in aviation. So I'm a captain in Falcons mainly, which is a French aircraft, Falcon 2050, the 7X. Been based in many countries and in various types of operations, varying from cargo operations to medical evacuations, mainly to Siberia, Greenland, and other parts, and then the VIP transport as well. I'm an instructor. I've been instructor for the past 12 years, something like that, time flies. Based in Paris and London. I've been based in UAE now for 4 years. So I'm an instructor. I've been instructing for 2 airlines, local airlines, and I am in the 777 fleet at the moment. Home is Dubai, other home is southern France, in Dijon. And you put it very nicely, Don, this morning that you come from the planet Earth. When you've been moving so much up to the point that you don't actually know where you come from anymore, so coming from planet Earth as well.
Thank you very much. Please, Mr. Don.
My name is, excuse me, good afternoon. My name is Don Thomas. As you heard, I'm from the planet Earth. I grew up in the United States. My background, I'm an engineer. Got my PhD in materials engineering, and I was a NASA astronaut for 17 years. And flew on 4 space shuttle missions, went around the Earth 692 times. So I saw so much of our planet during that time, and it really changes you as a person. Today, for the last 9 years, I've been working in education, and I'm working to inspire our young students, our next generation, to try to get them excited about their futures, math, science, and sustainability here. So I'm very honored to be here and to be part of the panel today.
So,
and the future, which shows how Dewa is passionate about the future. And His Highness always says how we can shape the future. And I can tell you, in Dubai, we will shape the future, inshallah, with such clever and the new generation we have here.
Until 2020, we hear a lot of project plans and so on. Can you tell us more something related to environment doing by Dubai government?
Well, as I said, being in Dubai, it's all about innovation. It's all about the future, how we shape the future. And maybe today you heard that there is a big announcement happened today with His Highness inaugurating the World Green Economy Organization in Dubai for the first time.
Which is amazing.
And this shows how Dubai is committed with all those mega projects happening. It's all about also sustaining our environment, our resources. Dubai have announced the Dubai Green Energy for 2050, where we will be using a lot of our energy from renewables. We have also Hamid Barraj Solar Park, which is one of the biggest, or it is the single site, biggest solar park in the world. There are many projects happening. And I can tell you, until 2020 comes, the Expo, and until 2021 comes, there will be a lot of projects coming here.
Now, how we can get the new generation involved in this? What we can tell them to come and join us in that process?
When having a minister for youth, this is a big example on how this country, this government is committed for the youth, for the new generation. And for the past 2 days, there was a youth gathering where His Highness also attended. And today we have 12 universities here in this innovation hall, which shows that whatever will happen in Dubai, it will happen because of the government, the private sector, and the academia. It will never happen by one, because as long as they are living with us, they can be part of shaping the future.
That's wonderful. Thank you very much. I have a question. This question is sent to me by friends in Lebanon. She's Dr. Academy and specialized in environment and aerospace as well. She asked, are there any space program at the moment investigating ozone trends, air quality change, and their impact on our climate change? And if there, how are the results from such program being used to sustain the Earth's atmosphere?
I think my area is not studying the atmosphere, but I know NASA has a number of spacecraft that are in polar orbits from pole to pole that always are mapping out the ozone hole, checking the size of it. So we use that information to understand better what's happening to our planet. So that is not my area of specialty, but I do know NASA.
From your perspective and from your experience, what do you think the most or the biggest problem we still using and doing as a human affect our environment?
I think all the non-sustainable energy that we're using right now, polluting the air, cutting down the forests, like the rainforest that I talked about this morning, and just destroying our planet, leaving a huge footprint everywhere humans have been. I think that's a huge problem for us, and it's what I could see with my eye from space. You see the smoke clouds, and you see pollution in rivers, and you see giant mines that are maybe 1 or 2 kilometers across, deep ore mines that are polluting the earth with heavy metal, contaminating the water. There's just so many things we do that are destroying the earth and making it unlivable. We can't continue doing that.
Yeah, I see that now. We identify some of the problems. So what is the solution from your perspective? How we can tell us we should do and not do?
A first solution is to get people educated on our planet. I think when I was a young boy, we used to think the atmosphere was unlimited and the oceans were unlimited. When I was younger in New York City, they would throw garbage in the ocean because it was unlimited. We know now that the oceans aren't unlimited, the atmosphere isn't unlimited. And so part of it is education, getting everybody aware of the limited resources we have here on Earth. So I think the first step, get everybody educated and then have training have policies in place for more recycling, using more sustainable energy, supporting solar power, supporting solar cars, electric cars, doing whatever we can to move in the direction of being truly sustainable.
What do you say to our Arab generation? What you recommended? Would you tell them to go for the airspace and do research, or that will be something it's not difficult, but it's being a little bit need more class from them, more offer?
First, about our next generation, let me just say that I am so glad that I don't have to compete with them, because I never would have become an astronaut if I had to compete with the talents that our next generation is displaying here.
They're from the way they're using the technology and typing.
They are an order of magnitude smarter and more innovative than people in my generation.
Still, they have to appreciate that people like you and the others here, they are the one who set the first steps. And this is the most difficult, not easy, correct?
It's the most difficult to get the first steps going. Our young generation here, we call them the Mars generation. And the young students today will be that first generation that will land on the planet Mars. I'm too old to go to Mars, but our young students here will be the ones that are continuing that exploration. So I like to think I had a small part in starting the exploration, and we will pass that on to the next generation, let them explore, and then the next generation after them, we hope to pass on that torch of exploration to the next generation as humans move on. Everybody here will be so proud of the accomplishments. One thing that I've always said, that when we send astronauts to Mars in the future, I hope that they don't come from any one country, that it's not just the United States or China or India or any other country. When we send astronauts to Mars, it should represent planet Earth and really be an Earth crew that goes to Mars. So I see no reason why we can't have one of our UAE students on that mission going to Mars in 25 or 30 years in the future.
This unit is a floating pump. It's a device which can be used in situations where there's oil floods or anything like that. The pump floats on top of the oil and sucks the oil out of the surface. So comparing to normal pumps, it is highly efficient, cheap, and it causes no harm to the environment.
Okay, what we have here is a prototype for a prosthetic arm.
All right.
This prototype is 3D printed. We're using fishnet wires and servo motors for movement. For the actual product, we'll actually integrate a circuit inside the amputated limb, so that we'll get the signals from the brain and the arm will work. Specific range of motion, because we're using a microcontroller. We're using an Arduino here, so it can only do specific tasks. We have pointing. It can do pointing. It can do grabbing, and it can hold the mouse.
Thank you for watching the video, and thank you very much for your continued support towards my work on YouTube. Please subscribe to my channel and stay updated for all the regular video uploads. If you like this video, please hit the like button and share the link over your social sites.